Okay. I didn't eat all day yesterday and most of today, but feeling a little. I want to go out to the barn and move around, exercise a bit. And I wasn't feeling too, so had me some handfuls of raisins and almonds and whole almonds, and that felt good. So I feel better now. Got my water and stuff. Got to keep hydrated, stuff. And so we'll just go for there. Just I understand I'm dealing with extremists, and they're always looking for a perception of their solution to be part of the narrative. It's just stand up for the Lord's Prayer, because it's not your solution. Okay, your narrative sucks because you're selfish. It's true. Nothing so because I know. You know, when we have all this stuff and we have access to more noise than we ever did before. We can go back and watch all the noise we used to watch growing up. If you have enough money, you can watch everything. You can go back and watch all the Ratkin and Bass. You can go back and watch all the Hanna-Barbera. You can go back and watch all the things, the Happy Days, Laverne and Shirley, Good Times, Saved by the Bell, all kinds of crap. Ski School, I never saw that. Just some guys, it was 1991. A fun-loving ski instructor and his friends compete against a preppy ski school for supremacy on the slopes, and it's just goofy ass stuff that really doesn't, standard omelet versus classic French omelet. Just what do you like to eat? Let's try to make it good and healthy. Okay, there you go. And try not to eat too much stuff that will make you, if you're gonna have a burger, make sure you mix in a salad here and there, and no more, more salads and burgers. It's more than a good idea. It really helps the body digest the food rather. So the more salad you eat, the more you can enjoy your burgers. The more burgers you eat, if you eat salad, it's just gonna back it all up. Okay. So the more salad you eat, the more you're gonna enjoy your burgers. So think like that. Do you want to enjoy things? And then this kind of stuff right here. Substitute teacher, don't be a fool. See, this kind of stuff, okay, just see how the shape of the, this kind of stuff has sexual connotations and manipulation, which is not necessary and irrational. Sex takes care of itself. Okay. In our society, it's something that we become obsessed with because you have to be successful at being institutionalized, indoctrinated, and then incarcerated in order to perceive what you think is enjoy your sex life and enjoy a marriage, right? And you're like, oh God, it's absolute hell. It's what's his name again? Sam Kinison, right? Yeah. And so, so when you look at the stuff and we look at all these things and you sit there and you spend hours of your life being distracted. And it's not even really being entertained, it's just being distracted. So you forget about, here it is, philosophy of people who don't use social media. It's like, what's your philosophy, asshole? Okay, could you live the Lord's Prayer so we don't have to listen to your philosophy to pay your bills online? Okay. Mr. Psychology Talks, okay. Could you please just stop fucking talking and do something right? Okay, I love you. Monday, or always, Frank Sinatra, 1943. I've heard a lot of people sing that song. It's a pretty cool song. Move aside, McCarthy unloads on Schwimmer over funding mess. And then I sat and watched Bill O'Reilly walking through the cartel, whatever district thing in San Francisco. What's this all about? Okay. It's because our government is giving them money to kill themselves with drugs and kill each other over drugs, right? Should we send them to West Point and have them blow up, bomb Iran? Don't you think they're being more responsible global war citizens if they put them in old hotels and have them murder each other over the money they were given with drugs? I tell you, the Democrats got this whole genocide thing figured out. Save the planet, get the aggressive psychotic people that are part of your political party to kill themselves, and then get the technology to stop the Republicans, because they can't. And the Democrats, they're just as fucked. Okay, live the Lord's Prayer. Then you don't have to take fentanyl and kill you. It's because of the brain activity. Okay, are we living the Lord's Prayer? No, when we offered them the Lord's Prayer and they said no. No, you didn't offer it to him. In order to give somebody the Lord's Prayer, if you're in positions of power and authority, okay, you have to live it yourself, right? So in order for, trouble is, stupid is cocksure, and intelligent is doubtful. Okay, live the Lord's Prayer. Now you're no longer doubtful. And stupid is cocksure, but since when I fight authority is always winning, you don't have to win. Like the little Indian who's married to a Scandinavian with half Indian, half Scandinavian kids, or is it Norwegian, I don't know. I sat on the rug, biding my time, drinking his wine. Okay, while I was with Larry Cable Guy, I chuckled, and I watched this other girl, a long time ago when the earth was green and there was unicorns and shit like that, I would have sat and listened to Aaliyah Johnson Reyes, okay? And she'd have me laughing really hard, okay? She's funny. She's cute. She's adorable. She has a flawless, gorgeous Puerto Rican husband. Okay, they're a cute couple. You can feel him through her. Okay, so it was really cute. I was really having fun. I was digging. These are funny, right? Okay. I hardly laughed at all. Chuckled maybe a bit, but they were belly laugh funny. Back in the day when I was dumb, I'm not dumb anymore. Don't wish I was dumb again. Okay, so I'm sitting there, and so it's when I watch a lot of this stuff from although you're something in this world I'll always choose to like. From now on, you're only something that I used to like. Because even when we're living the Lord's Prayer and people go back and watch these comedy skits, these movies, these forms of perception of, I'm just doing time. This one goes out, another prop to occupy my time. By my record, I'll change the world. I'll be a millionaire who talks a lot and criticizes everything but offers nothing to be a solution or fix anything. Firehouse! Everybody hurts. Okay, so do you see what I'm saying? All I see around are crazy faces, batshit faces, advertising faces, and I think it's rather funny. I think it's really sad. The dreams I've had when I'm dying are the best I've ever had. Just follow Bill O'Reilly to the cartel district in San Francisco. Then you won't destroy the planet while destroying yourself. Is it really destroying yourself? Well, it's really just manipulating matter. Well, let's be scientific about the whole neuroscience, physics, psychology thing. Oh, why psychology of people that don't use social media? You're using social media. So how can you put out a psychology of people who don't use social media being Mr. Psychology Talks, but you're using social media? Okay, if you're using social media to make money, don't you need the people that use social media to make the money off of? Okay, why not use the social media to live the Lord's Prayer so you can have better psychology? And then people won't have to be a trained consumer. I'm just trying to help you. I'm just helping you out. Just help you better than Zakir Noack. That man's he's not kind of an asshole. He is an asshole. He's an asshole. Oh, trust me. I think it's rather funny. Last Mohicans, Keeping Up with the Kardashians, Affairs of the Everheart. I'm not going to watch it, guys. I'm tired. The Song of Hiawatha. I've actually seen that, or not all of it, but which, yeah. Nobody breaks celebrities to their faces like a Jim Carrey impersonation. Yeah. And why is this? And why do we want to see it? And although you're something in this world that I'll always choose to like, from now on you're only something that I used to like, right? And so it's, it's bad. I can't even really sit down and enjoy, a lot of old Waylon Jennings songs I ain't heard, which are good. It's like, oh, that's a good song too. I ain't never heard that one. Baby, don't be looking in my mind. You might not like what you find. But it sucks. Living this way. It really does. I see why so many people want to kill themselves with fentanyl in San Francisco. Why so many people want to get together with a bunch of sociopaths and train to mass murder other sociopaths who claim to be religious but are not. Yeah, there's one guy on there on the YouTube sitting there. The Muslims thought they had this, and then this happened. It's like, okay, guy. The trained consumers in Iran that will mass murder over oil profits thought they had everything in their pimptitude pimped out, and then they got over pimped. That's what just happened. Don't use the word Muslim when they're not living the Lord's Prayer. Okay, for Christ's sakes. You got to give. No, you don't got to give more power to the people. That's a limerick. That's not even. That's not your favorite. No, you don't. It's hard to pick a best song of the Chi-Lites. I like "Oh Girl" and I like "Have You Seen Her." I like "Letter to Myself" and "Coldest Days of My Life." That's a good one too. And Toby, that one's pretty good too. It's a sad day when my Toby went away. Right? He's dating this girl named Toby, and he went off to college, and she got sick and passed away while he was gone. That's sad. I know. Yeah. Just 10 foot tall. I was riding so high. Eyes of a child. That's Coldest Days of My Life. Okay, it's good. It's good stuff though. Yeah. Chi-Lites. They don't sing "Ooh Child." That's the 5 Stair Steps, the Burke family. I think they're from Milwaukee. I had to explain that to Benelli, not Benelli. He got so mad at me. He was being like, you don't know to tell me, yeah, no, 5 Stair Steps by the Chi-Lites. I ain't know by the Chi-Lites, no. Chi-Lites, he goes, you don't know, you white, what do you know? I was like, the Chi-Lites sing "Oh Girl." I got their greatest hits in my room, okay? But I don't have the 5 Stair Steps. But I know the 5 Stair Steps sing. And Brian's sitting there telling Benelli, he goes, "No, Ralph's he's the music encyclopedia, man. You don't argue with him about music stuff." He kept telling me, "You're white. You don't even know what you talk about. You white." I was like, "What you talking about? Your name is Benelli. You're supposed to tell me what Dean Martin's real name is. Dino Martino, Tony Bennett. I left my heart in San Francisco, and Frankie Sinatra tones. Okay, your name's Benelli. Okay, yeah. That means Daddy's side is the white, and Mama's side is the black person who don't know that the 5 Stair Steps ain't the Chi-Lites." So that's I used to get in trouble and stuff. Hey, when people jump my shit, I don't start none, won't be none. You stand up for the Lord's Prayer. If you say you're a Christian or a Muslim, I'll jump inside your ass with both feet, and I won't come out. Life's eternal and grace is infinite, and I love Kate. I love Emmy. I love Crummy. I love Noah. I love Ray Ray. I love Patrick. Cookies and Crinkle Bells forever. Cluties, all of you Cluties, right? So, want to hear "Do It, Daddy"? Me too. Let's do it. What? Lord's Prayer. This is how we do it. I want to hear "Do It." Yeah, Lord's Prayer. So you know me. No, I'll go off. I'm the most patient man in the history of the world, guys. I've been a good person my whole life, being abused by selfish people my whole life, and then a bunch of people make up a cartoon character in their head that says, "You'll never be as good as him." Okay, but he told us to live the Lord's Prayer, and you won't do that, so shut the fuck up until you do. All right, thanks. Have a nice day. Okay? You have a First Amendment. You just use it like shit. Hey, look, it's Bill O'Reilly. O'Reilly Auto Parts, buy his shit. And then get stuck in a car paying your extortion the rest of your life and be real jaded and marry Marilyn Monroe, but say she's high maintenance and enjoy your marital non-bliss in hell because you're not living the Lord's Prayer. I don't think Norma Jean would have married Arthur Miller if we were living the Lord's Prayer. Well, I think a lot of guys that are cute, that are good at sports, would be more inclined to be faithful because they wouldn't be going town to town being the biggest propaganda tool bag in the history of propaganda tool bags. And then she'd be like, they'd be married and they go, "Oh my gosh, look at how," and the thing is like, there was a man named Joseph Smith, and he was a very intelligent, intuitive man that prayed to the line of the Lord and got him. And he had a lot of these revelations. He said celestial bodies. He goes, celestial bodies is basically like a changing body, like a river. Like I always tell people, see the river. He goes, and in the future, our celestial bodies will be more attractive and more healthy because we'll be living the faith of Psalms and saying it with the wisdom of Proverbs. And that's what Joseph Smith kept trying to do. He kept going west, and they kept trying to take that away from the people that he wanted to share it with by coming, the United States of America, Manifest Destiny. Yeah, they preceded a lot of the movement of the railroads and all that stuff. The people that were the real pioneers trying to get us, the United States of America, to live the Lord's Prayer and then Psalms and Proverbs, whereas the more a man and more a man I, people of the descendants that had relations to the people that had the two-house system with the peace, that's who he's talking about. More man, was the chief of the Mobile people, the stories in your history books, when the Spanish came. And they died, and he had a son that was basically his name it's Algonquin, right? Because Athabascan's over there, and Algonquin. Okay, and Algonquin is more man than I. Okay, Angel Moroni. Okay, he was a native man, so was Mormon. He didn't have a beard like me. That's the white people flipping the script. Okay, Moraman would look more like. You ever seen Dreamkeeper? Okay. Moraman would look like the lawyer dude from Tyler Sheridan's thing, and then the cute kid who goes and tells the stories of his grandpa. That's what Moraman and I would look like. Okay. And they told him, we have family up north. Go and take our teachings and tell them more of them are coming. And we have to be ready, and we have to band together to be peaceful. And the two-party system, what's his name again? The $100 bill guy. Benjamin Franklin, thank you. All about the Benjamins. He said, he used the Haudenosaunee's two-party system that they used to protect people from violent sex cult culture, where the women had a house where they would elect the best leader to protect the women and children from manly stupidity, which was their big problem, macho bullshit. And then the men basically made the laws and kept the laws to keep everybody safe. Okay. It wasn't so much laws, it was like agreed to morals and rules that they would abide by. Okay. But that's, one day the bucket will go to well, one day the bottom of the bucket will go fall out. We don't need that anymore. No. We have global worldwide communications. Forgive debt and trespass, love, one, eternal, faithful peace. Share, care, give it cause, need, build to last. We don't need authority governing bodies to, tell us, since we're fundamentally doing wrong, okay, two wrongs don't make a right. Invention can't save you from invention, okay? But truth can save you from invention, right? So the truth of creation, there ain't no hiding place from the truth of creation, about the one love, one heart, let's get together and feel all right, as it was in the beginning, so shall it be in the end. God is the essence of all creation. You blow this planet up, it was the essence and the truth of creation is the glory of God. Yeah, if you fuck it all up and blow it up, okay, you're not God. Titan A and the dredge. Oh God, that was. Yeah, I know. Although you're something in this world that I'll always choose to like from now on, you're honestly something that I used to like, right? Hours and hours and hours of precious time. And it's not, forgive them, Father, for they know not what they do. And it's even been before that. How many wretched, horrible, selfish bodies have trapped the soul and the mind and gone around Genghis Khan, raping, looting, pillaging, raping, looting, pillaging, raping, looting, pillaging. Football! No, football has a lot of stupid tied to it. It's a celebration of testosterone, but it's trying to get you to not rape, loot, and pillage and not kill each other, but get your yayas out. And then that's enough of getting your yayas out. Now you're going to have a heart attack and discuss with other people. Excessive compulsive behaviors and irrational interactions are one of the main causes of cardiovascular disease and stuff like that. It's not something, there's nowhere to run, nowhere to hide, right? You can't, I can give good advice about health, okay? I can do it without fear and without thinking I'm wrong. A lot of times, I was having that yesterday. I was working on things because everything I say this or do this, they do this. It's like, yeah, of course, naturally, because Muhammad told me that. You can't prophesy because they'll do. But I did. He goes, yeah, but you weren't trying to. Oh, I'm like, dang, Muhammad's slicker than most. He's slicker than most, right? I like going. He goes, I wasn't really prophesying. I was trying to help people get to where we need to be because the Lord's Prayer is perfect, right? Is you can't do that. What you can do is be right because they are obviously wrong. Okay. Be good because they are obviously bad. Okay. There ain't no hiding place from the truth of creation. There you go. Your prophecy every day. That's true. What are you doing? Correcting quantum computing and artificial general intelligence again, because no one will stand up. You guys, I won't have to correct it if you guys get up and correct your own damn selves. Lord's Prayer. O'Reilly Auto Parts. There you go. Park the cars, shut the fuck up, and don't ask for money. You're a bloody fucking moron. Dang. Makes me almost ashamed to say I'm part Murphy there. It's embarrassing. You're like when I was a kid growing up watching the Irish Republican Army with the Catholics and the Protestants murdering each other on TV. I said, Mom, I don't tell anybody I'm Murphy. Why? Because those batshit fuckers are crazy. They're killing over, how to worship God. You're going to kill over how to worship God. Yeah. Must have something to do with money. It does. Okay. Sons of bitches. Forgive debt and trespass, love one another, faith, peace. All Protestants and Catholics that are real religious people can't agree. Right. Okay, there you go. And so they're always after me, Lucky Charms. Shut up, O'Reilly, and get off the TV. Somebody's going to feed you fentanyl. I just know it. And I'm just kidding. Maybe not. CIA. You got friends in low places where the whiskey drowns and the beers chases your blues away, and you'll be okay. They're assholes. Yeah. Well, I'm hard on everybody. Yeah. See, what's going on, to the best of my perception of what I can tell you is going on, is that the liberals know Jesus isn't God and know that the conservatives are murdering mythological, manipulative sacks of shit. But the Democrats always tell themselves, well, we're not as big a sacks of shit as they are, so our solution is better than their sack of shit solution, because they're totally full of shit. And your organic shit with the best fertilizer ever for the money-making schemes of all the organic, kinder, gentler propaganda Nazis that are not really Nazis, because they don't give you false propaganda. They give you real propaganda based off of false propaganda. Wait, what are we talking about? Money is an invention, asshole. Doesn't matter if you're the descendants of the Holy Crusades or Holy Bikini's Batman. Tuong Fu. Hold me, never let me go until you told me what I want to know, and then just hold me, make me tell you I'm in love with you, right? Thrill me, walk me down the lane where shadows will be, hiding love is just the same as will be, when you make me tell you I love you. They told me, be sensible with your new love. Don't be fooled, thinking this is the last you'll find. But they never stood in the dark with you, love. It's fun to sing. Not as good as Mel Carter or Johnny Mathis, but hey, like Natalie said, I could hold my own as a shower singer. She heard me in the shower. We were not taking a shower together. That's just because you guys are a bunch of perverts that are scientists at Fort Huachuca, and you're the afterbirth of your afterbirth. Woo, hey, look, it's Danny DeVito to Arnie Schwarzenegger. There it is. Jersey Mike's Dave Giving. Okay, what are you giving? Everybody a big fat fucking headache. Yeah, I was watching Larry Cable Guy, and he was funny, especially about the toenails and stuff. But it's like, okay, he don't need to be going through all this shit, and y'all do too either. He'll have healthier habits and eat healthier when he understands better, and he's not quite so stressed about the $1,000 to pay the doctor and his wife kicking his ass for being stupid for free. So, just know that the more healthy your diet, the more you can handle a double bacon cheeseburger. As far as I don't miss the sugary cereal things at all, man. No. We had them for a little bit when I was a kid, the Fruit Loops and stuff like that. I can only have like one bowl like once every 2 years, and I go, okay, sugar rush, sugar coma, what the fuck just happened? I think I just had half a bottle of NyQuil there, and it's okay. Okay, that was Fruit Loops. Some kids have those every day before school. No wonder they feel like dying or feel so depressed, because they have trouble getting through indoctrination, incarceration, institutionalization. Whoa, make it stop. Working on it. But do you understand? So, Typically, what I have for breakfast is cantaloupe and strawberries. And I live in New Mexico, and it's constantly genocide season through the breathing apparatus of not having real good vegetation to survive toxic environments from genocidal stress through mechanization. And so, one of the best ways to survive it and have your nasal passages not to where you're constantly is green chili salsa. So I have green chili salsa, orange juice, and cantaloupe and strawberries. Is what I typically have for breakfast. So. No, I don't eat. And then I typically, a lot of times, don't eat lunch, and then I'll have a supper meal. Usually beans with something, beans with this, beans with that. A little bit of beans with rice in that, beans with cornbread, beans and macaroni and cheese. So I typically have beans. I'm not a huge meat eater. I do like meat, but I don't eat tons of it. I maybe like once a week. I don't eat a lot of meat, guys. No. So, I'm a beaner. Proud beaner. Proud to be a beaner. Okay. Yeah. Proud beaner. I'm an adopted beaner because my name is Parsons. Mom was a Murphy and a Kramer, and Dad, so, yeah. So I'm a proud adopted beaner. Been accused. It's funny because the older I get, you're the old gringo. But when I was a kid, I always got to choose to be a Mexican. You're Mexican? Thank you. You're welcome. Okay. It didn't bother me a bit. No, I did get the Latino view. Mexican. I got that when I went to the East Coast from the Puerto Ricans. The Cubans, no. The Cuban people I ran into, some of the Puerto Ricans, not my Tico. Tico is a sweetheart. Yeah. Some of the Puerto Ricans got a little snotty about it. I don't know if they're being insecure or just arrogant. Probably a little bit of this, a little bit of that. Probably a little bit of both. The Mexicans do the same thing. Yeah, Monday is that. Yeah, they do. Okay, guys, don't compare. Judah Krishnamurti, beautiful guy. Life's eternal, grace is infinite. I remember California. Ojai. Yeah, that's where he went. Okay, guys, I love you. We'll talk later. You talk like shit. I listen real good. I talk real good. You listen like shit. We'll fix this technology together. I go in and go, oh, shit. Okay, I'm listening good. Okay, I talk good. You listen like shit. We fixed this technology together. You keep talking shit. I keep talking good. You keep listening like shit. I keep listening good. I fix technology, and together, you can lend a helping hand. You keep being stupid. I use you to help fix technology. Okay, thank you. Bye.